Hello, and welcome back once again to Infinite Jeff, the project where I, Jeff, read the book Infinite Jest to you one page at a time, one day at a time. This is page number 474. Let's just dive right in. Here we go. Personal P terminals never leaving home, thumbing their personal stimulation layers over and over, lying about their dive-ins, ignoring females and rutting, having rivers of reward without earning reward. Bug-eyed, drooling, moaning, trembling, incontinent, dehydrated, not working, not consuming, not interacting or taking part in community life, finally pitching forward from sheer, Morath said, giving away their souls and lives for P-terminal stimulation, you are saying. You can maybe see the analogy, Steepley said, over the shoulders to smile in a wry way. In Canada, my friend, this was. Morath made a very slight version of his rotary motion of impatience. From the A.D. 1970s of time, this never has come to be. There would have been no development of the Happy Patch. We both went in, both our nations, in secret. Ottawa first cutting the Brandon program's funding, which Turner or Casey or whoever howled at. Our old CIA wanted the procedure developed and perfected, then classified, military use or something. Morath said, but the civilian guardians of the weal of the public felt differently. I think I'm remembering Carter was president. Both our combined nations made it a security priority, shutting it down. Our old NSA, your old C7 with the RCMPs, bright red jackets and hats with wide brims, in the 1970s, still on horses. Steepley held his mouth of the purse half up to the faint lights of Tucson, peering for something. I recall they went in directly, as in guns drawn. Boomed the doors, dismantled the labs. Mercy killed dolphins and goats. Holders disappeared somewhere. Morath's slow circular gesture. Your point finally is Canadians also. We should choose dying for this. The total pleasure of a passive goat. Steepley turned, fiddling with an emery board. But you don't see a more specific analogy with the entertainment? Morath tongued the inside of his cheek. You are saying the entertainment, a somehow optical stimulation of the P terminals? A way to bypass Brigg electrodes for orgasm and massage pleasures? The dry rasp of the emerying of a nail. All I'm saying is analogy. A precedent in your own nation. Us. Our nation is the Quebec nation. Manitoba is... I'm saying that if he could get past the blind desire for harm against the U.S., your Monsieur Fortier might be induced to see what it is he's proposing to let out of the cage. His training was such that he could emery without watching the procedure. For Steepley's most effective interviewing tactic was to be continued on page number 475, because that was the end of page 474. Have a good night.